he can't walk through the door to this country to walk into this laboratory. Well, Andre Sorrentino is from Italy. Ben Steinhorn was that young man. If you look at all the Nobel Prizes that have been won in the last 5 decades in the sciences, almost 1/2 have gone to one country alone, the United States. We are great. And if you look at that fraction of these Nobel laureates who are foreign-born, who have come to the United States for training, whether as graduate students or postdoctoral fellows or as physician scientists or earlier in their careers, and have made their discoveries in this country. 1/3, 1 out of 3 of the United States Nobel laureates are foreign nationals who came here for their research training.
It's also something that's really hurt the morale of other members of my lab. Most of the other folks in my lab are either themselves immigrants or are J-1 visa holders. About half the folks in my about half the folks in my lab are J-1 visa holders. So while none of them are from those 7 countries, they're worried about whether or not this program will be expanded, and it's caused them to worry about, how secure they can feel on a J-1 visa.
So one professor from Germany, another from Greece, another from Russia. So I'm very concerned that these talented young people who for generations have come to this country to pursue science, to pursue their careers, whether they're seeking opportunity or fleeing persecution, this is where people have come. And now they're looking at this country. They're looking at what our ruler says, and they're saying, why should I go there? I can go to China, where there's a much larger investment in biomedical and other research and a more accepting policy towards people coming from other countries. China, Singapore, Germany has a huge science infrastructure and a long history of discovery. The United States is going to lose its competitive edge. Don't take a picture of these things. I just saw this. I said, we have to document it. And I asked them, is it okay if I publicize this photo? And they said, yeah.
We're waiting and seeing how this plays out. I think, at the individual scientist level, there's a petition going around that's signed by thousands of academics, making it clear that they think that this ban will limit scientific progress.
And I think that America exists in the world. That to be globally competitive, one needs to be globally engaged, and one needs to be globally responsible. And the fact that this is now resulting in an alienation and estrangement of traditional allies and friends, the fact that this is turning away the best and the brightest who want to come here, who see this as a land of opportunity, we are losing that edge. And I think that America, under the current direction being promulgated by our ruler, is headed in the wrong direction. America will become less great as a consequence of these policies. I'm not a politician, I'm a scientist.